Oh my god. I was browsing through my Netflix, the Netflix on my PS3, the streaming Netflix, and I mean, I've seen some bad stuff. I've seen some bad movies on there. I mean, Netflix streaming is not known for having the greatest selection of most awesome movies ever. I mean, there's no real quality filter on it, you know what I mean? But I saw something so bad. I mean, just bad. See, okay. I'm looking around for something like Star Wars or Star Trek documentary, because you see, I love Star Trek. I'm a huge Trekkie. I've been watching it forever. I mean, about the original series, I know like everything there is to know, you know? And then Star Wars, I also always loved Star Wars, except for recently when George Lucas started destroying the series by changing every single little thing. He just keeps changing and changing, but that's another subject for another day. You see, I'm a fan of both. I guess I might be a rare breed. I don't know. Some people like Star Trek, some people like Star Wars, you know? But see, I was looking for something, then I saw this thing called Star Warped. And I was like, what the hell is this? So I was like, screw it, I'll watch it. It wasn't no documentary, no. It was a claymation comedy making fun of Star Wars and Star Trek at the same time. I thought, this is interesting. I love Star Wars. I love Star Trek. I also love clay animation. I mean, how could you go wrong? And it's a comedy making fun of both of them at the same time. This has got to be interesting. So I click on it, and I'm watching this movie on my television, and it's just so damn depressing. Like, this is probably the worst movie I've ever seen. I mean, it's not like this movie ever made it to theaters, but I mean, it was good enough to be on DVD and on Netflix at the same time, which, I mean, I know, you know, that doesn't make it automatically very good at all, but the fact that it's on Netflix means it's something. I mean, it's up above YouTube, but the sad thing is, I've seen so much funnier stuff on YouTube. I've seen so much more entertaining things on YouTube for free. And I'm paying $8, $9 a month for this Netflix thing, and this is what I get, this piece of crap. I mean, okay, let me run this down. The premise of this movie is basically that you just repeat everything that pretty much happened in Star Wars, you know, a lot of the major points, even though they're making fun of, like, every movie up until Phantom Menace, because that's around when they started making this movie, I guess, because it came out in, like, 2000 or 2001, it seems. So, everything, the original, you know, 4, 5, and 6, and the first episode. So, and then that, coupled with Star Trek from the original series, and kind of dealing with the movie series that came after that. Is that confusing? Well, if you like Star Wars and Star Trek, it's not confusing at all, you know what I mean? So it's the original series and Star Wars, pretty much the original series, if you kind of want to say it like that, except with Phantom Menace thrown in there. And basically, the jokes are not even funny. It's like, let's take a situation from Star Wars and just say a different word. Or let's put Captain Kirk in there. Haha, it's funny now. God, it's just atrocious. And then, like, okay, this is classic. Darth Vader, like, you know how he breathes? He's like all the time. Well, now he farts when he breathes. So every second Darth Vader is on the television, he farts. I'm not laughing. This movie was so damn bad. I mean, the animation was crap. And then they didn't even stick true to clay animation. They had digital effects for all the ships and stuff. I mean, maybe they was making a joke about the Phantom Menace, but since it's been so much time, it's hard to tell what's a joke and what's reality. I mean, was this really the best CGI they could come up with? Or were they just making fun of the fact that everything's CGI now? I don't know. I don't know, because the jokes, they're not timeless at all. They just suck. They're not funny. They're not even jokes. They're just like, hey, remember that thing that happened in Star Wars? Well, let's watch the whole damn thing again with one difference. Oh, it's crap. I'm done with this review. This movie blew. It was crap. I mean, maybe it's because I've seen so many movies and television shows and skits about people making fun of Star Wars. I mean, that has almost completely killed Star Wars for me. But I mean, the jokes about Star Trek were like, you had to know a lot about Star Trek to get the jokes. But the ones about Star Wars were just the Star Wars movies in the exact same scenes, just with one thing altered. Oh my God, I'm done with this. That movie sucked. don't go watch it. I don't care if you like watching really, really bad stuff just to see how bad it is. This is so bad, just delete it from your memory. You know what? Forget that you ever even saw this video. This movie does not exist. Star Warped is probably the worst thing ever, and you never want to see it. You will have much more entertainment watching a dog lick his balls.